Greetings, my friends. I'm here with Thomas and Robbie, and we are about to embark on a little adventure this morning to do something that we have been waiting a long time to do. And this is the highest peak in the area where we live. We have never done this. There's not a lot of trail reports or routes for this. There's no established trail. You just kind of have to go on routes that other people have gone on or forge your own. So we've got one that we think should be successful, but this is a little bit of an unknown day. We hope to get to the top. We may not, depending on what we find, but I am looking forward to it. Should be a good challenge.
As long as we just get past the scary part as quick as possible, I think it'll be good.
What's the scary part?
I guess there's just some nice kind of exposed traverse across a rock face, so as long as we get past that quickly, I think it'll be a great day.
Yeah. Robbie, what are you feeling?
Not really anything, I guess. Just tired a little bit, but I'm looking forward to this day.
We are in heavy grizzly and black bear country, so supposedly the best thing to do is to stay loud so that they have a chance to get away from you before you ever see them. But of course the question becomes what to do to be loud, because you can kind of feel kind of foolish just saying whatever. So all I've ever been able to come up with is just greeting them and doing something like, "Hello bears! Hello grizzly! Hello black bear!" Something like that. Which may sound dumb, but what else are you supposed to do?
For me, I just do a nice simple, "Hey bear!" And yeah, that's how it works.
Got a little patch of forest here. Got to trudge through with no great way through it. So that is not our destination, but this is the ridge we're going up here, and then once we get to about here, we should be going across and then up somewhere over here. Previous owner of the property that we bought used to do a lot of backcountry skiing like 30 years ago. So he left us this cool altimeter. So evidently we are right now somewhere around 7,800 feet. And that means we only have a little over 1,000, maybe 1,500 more feet total to the summit. But even more cool than this altimeter was these sunglasses he left around. The boys have co-opted. Ray-Bans even.
Yeah.
Nice. These guys scored with that find. Yeah, it's probably a blister. Ah! That's what I get for holding a camera. Dang. What happened to the shades, Robbie?
Bro, gotta put them away. Those cost more than me.
ho ho ho. Holy cow.
Gathering skipping rocks.
So I filled this whole lake here is just filled with these little red shrimp or insects or something. Luckily, I've got a filter, but there's like no way of avoiding it. They're everywhere in the water. Is in view. It's right there in the center. Should be a lot of just this rocky stuff, kind of climbing stairs, little boulder hopping. I think we can handle it. We've got our hottie bow here, power us up a little bit and get us to the end. Thomas just has those shades. I think those are what's getting him through this. I guess Robbie's got the shades too. I was wrong about these shades of Thomas's. They're from my Aunt Bex, who just recently passed away, and she wanted all her nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews to come over and claim things that would help them remember her. So this is Thomas's way of remembering Aunt Bex. Boys keep on having to wait for the old man to catch up. We're getting close. We're getting close. Last 300 feet or so. The boys are rocking it. They're up there. They'll probably summit in like 5 minutes. I'll be a little bit behind them. What? Yeah?
This bodysuit.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Ah, that's so cool.
I wish you did. In a way, hiking to the top of a mountain is one of the silliest things you can do. You don't accomplish anything practical up there. There's no money at the top, no physical food or resource. You go up there, you turn around, and you come back. And oftentimes it is very difficult. Which is why the masses don't climb mountains. It makes perfect sense. And yet, then there's the people who are drawn to do it again and again. And I've spent a lot of time asking myself why people are drawn to do this. Why do I do this? Why do I want my wife and sons and daughters to do this? The answer, I think, is that in mountains we perceive something inherently sacred and transcendent. You can be the most unbelieving person on the planet, and I challenge you not to experience something transcendent on the mountain. On a mountain, you know that there are bigger and grander things than you, and yet you also experience the fact that you can connect with them. You are a part of them, even. Many individual mountains around the earth have been designated as sacred to different peoples, including these mountains we are climbing in, which is one of the reasons I wanted to live at their base. But beyond that, the very structure of a mountain is sacred. You will find temples dotted across the earth from all sorts of disparate societies and cultures, and almost inevitably, you will find those temples described as holy mountains. And to look at their shape, you will find the pattern of a mountain. Standing stones pointing to the heavens. The rituals found within are almost inevitably enacting an ascent up a holy mountain. Mountains are the union point of the two fundamental categories, heaven and earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and then he joined them together. And the top of the mountain is where these two categories literally meet. And when you stand at the top of the summit, at that pinnacle, you, yourself, at that moment, are the union of heaven and earth. The joining of spirit and body, meaning and matter. The higher you go up the mountain, the more you see. And at the summit, where the union of meaning and matter take place, you see everything. People don't just climb any mountains, they climb the highest mountains, which is why the first mountain we sought to summit near our new home was the highest. This is life, an ascent up the mountain in search of greater patterns of meaning to then bring back down and share with others and help them ascend their mountains. And when you climb a mountain of rock and lakes and snow, you practice this pattern. You abstract it so that it can be applied to the ascent of other holy mountains. This is why I climbed the mountain with my sons today.
This is going pretty slow, and it's hard, and I nearly punctured myself on a log, but we will make it sooner or later. Hold on.
There it is! Let's go!
All right, guys, here. All three on three. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Oh my
Ready?
goodness.
Ready? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's see. How many steps? 32,000?
Here, shine the light on me. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.